Hey guys, it's Jason28W. Just making you guys an update video. I said I would make an update video when I got more done to the trucks. So, here we are. First I'm going to start off with the E-Maxx. Oh, wait, before I start on the trucks, I wanted to say thank you guys for all the comments that you sent me on the videos and that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Keep it up. And subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please leave them. Anyways, alright, in front of me is the 3903 E-Maxx. This is the same truck that I made the unboxing video on. Nothing has really changed on the outside except for I put some stickers on it, you know, and just kind of, you know, I put some brushless stickers on, you know, and this kind of made it look a little bit better, personalizing it. And then I put on an RPM front bumper. I haven't put anything on the rear yet. Now I got a question. If anybody knows where I can get a RPM rear bumper that will allow me to mount the wheelie bar on like it does from the factory like that, please let me know, because I'd like to have matching bumpers on here, not a blue one in the front and then a silver one in the back. But I mean, I guess if I have to run it this way, I will. But you know, I like my stuff to not only be fast, but I also like it to look good too. That's just me. But anyways, so going underneath here, take the top off. Okay, I put the dual Villion system in here. I had a while back, I had somebody ask me how I do this. Now, I'm pretty sure that person that asked me, sorry I can't remember your name, I'm pretty sure you figured out how to do it by now, but just in case if there's anybody out there that doesn't know how to do it and they watch my channel, I will explain how you do it. Now, when I had the dual Villion in the Revo, you have to do it a little bit different. But in the E-Maxx, since both motors turn in the same direction, you don't have to change the wires around. I'll get to those in a minute. Now, first off, you need a Y connector. Now, any Y connector or Y harness will work. I don't remember part numbers and stuff like that, but just any random Y harness will work. I would suggest getting not the longest one that you can find, and not the smallest one, but like a medium size in between that, and that'll be enough. But if the only thing you can get is a large, well then get the large one, the long one. Don't get the short one, because it won't. I can tell you right now, it won't be enough. So, you run that in channel 2, and then you run it on down. If you guys can see that, run it down like, this is how I did it, and then you plug the 2 speed controls into that. Okay, and then you guys can see how I tied up my wires, if you can. I'm sorry about the light, guys. I need to invest in a better camera. It's bright as hell in this room, but yet it's still dark. So, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying. But I don't know if you can see how I have the wires ran here. You just run the wires so they're not pulling on nothing, and they still look nice, and they're out of the way of everything. Now, for the wires that go to the speed control, now if you want to run the dual Villion on the Revo, the one motor that runs over here in the front, you have to change your wires around. You got the yellow, the white, and the blue. Okay, now I have it written down here. There's 2 different ways that you can do this. Now, I did notice that one way works better than the other, but I guess that's completely up to you, to whoever wants to do it. but I wrote this down here, and it says, let's see, I'm reading here. See, I wrote down that you put the blue on the white and the white on the blue, and the yellow stays the same, okay? Or you can also go, you can go yellow on white and white on yellow, and blue stays the same. Now, the second one seemed to work a little bit better for me on the Revo. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. The reason why it's not recommended to run the Villions, the dual Villions on the Revo, is because the one motor has to be reversed. And what can happen is it can cause severe cogging, like it'll bog down, and then you got to get off the throttle, and then you can get back on it. Okay. Now, if that won't bother you, like the truck will do occasionally, then it is an awesome setup. It puts out great power and torque, and I absolutely 100% loved it. But getting back on the E-Maxx here, that is all that I have really done on the E-Maxx as of right now. Just the dual Villions, and I just explained how you do it. And then I just, took the extra wire and tucked it up underneath there. And, of course, I got my Dean's connectors on there, of course. And that's pretty much all that I've really done to the E-Maxx. I will be doing more to it right now, but, gotta save them pennies. Okay. Get the E-Maxx out of the way. Now, alright, onto the Revo. I guess you guys are going to get another long video here. Alright, there's the Revo. Nothing on the outside of the Revo has changed, except for I put a Novak brushless sticker on. Woohoo, big whoop, right? Anyways, moving on. Okay, the Revo. Now, probably doesn't look like anything's changed from when I had the Novak system in there before, but actually a lot has changed in this truck. I got a brand new power switch soldered on, brand new power trans cap soldered on with the wires shortened. The power wire switch wires have been shortened. I have a brand new input signal harness. I have a brand new $130 Ballistics 550 5.5 motor, new fans, all the let's see, the wires right in here have been shortened. And now, before anybody comments and says that, oh, you shouldn't have shortened them wires, and now what are you going to do if you're ever going to put that stuff in another vehicle, and blah, 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 blah. Novak's actually the one that told me to do that. By shortening the wires, you actually can add performance, because the speed control and the batteries and all that don't have to work as hard to push all that power and voltage and whatever you want to call it through. So the only wires that haven't been shortened are the actual battery pack wires and the wire that goes to the receiver, and even that's brand new. The reason why I got all the brand new stuff is because I don't know if you guys remember way back, but the reason why I took this setup out of here is because it was glitching and I didn't know what was causing it. Well, since I still couldn't figure out what it was, I just got everything all new. And besides, I wanted the newer style motor, because this motor is completely rebuildable. The input signal harness is removable from the motor, which on the old motor it was not. And it's just an all-out, way better motor. The torque curve on it's a little bit better too. It just seems to run a lot better on this Novak HP Pro speed control. Let's see. Other than that, pretty much everything is the same. The gearing's the same. For those that don't know, I have a 68 spur and a 13 tooth pinion. And if anybody is thinking about doing this, the motor you can still get, obviously, because it's a new motor, but the speed control is discontinued. But if you do a search online, I'm pretty sure that you could still come across it. What it is the Novak HV Pro brushless high voltage speed control. Now you can get, I think you can get just the speed control, or you can get the speed control and the motor, but if you want to do it like how I am here, there's no point of buying the combo. You know, what I would do is I would get the speed control and motor separately. Yes, it's expensive, but to me it was worth every dime. Especially with me already having the speed control. So, other than that, I'm pretty much just rambling on here. Oh, I suppose I better update you guys on the Evader. Well, as you can tell, if you even can, there's no speed control and there's no motor. There's not even a receiver in it. You guys will just have to wait and see what I got going on there. Look at them knobby tires. These things work great in the snow, by the way. And for the old school E-Maxx, nothing has changed on it at all. I don't know if I ever told you guys or not. It had the EVX2 set up in it with the Titan, the regular Titan motors. Then I took that out and I put a Villion system in, and I took that out and I put the EVX setup back in it, because I planned on getting that bad boy down there. Anyways, this video is going on 13 minutes. I'll give you guys a little bit of update on the wall. I know one other of you has asked me about that. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really bad with remembering names. I know I should write it down, but unfortunately, when I make my videos, it's kind of a spur of the moment kind of thing. But there you can get a good close-up of the wall, whoever you were. Sorry, like I said, can't remember your name. And then over here. So there you go. And then I also had somebody ask me what this big truck up here is. All this truck up here is it's just one of them big frickin' 19.2 volt or whatever they were, New Bright Hummer trucks that Walmart sold for a while. And then they weren't out long because they pretty much sucked. This one here I found at some guy's house or whatever. I was over hanging out with a friend of mine, and he was next door, and we went over there to say hi, and he had it sitting on top of his beer fridge, out of all things. And he was getting ready to throw it away, and I go, oh, I'll take it. And I just kind of threw it up there for decoration. And then if anybody's asking me what the white one up there is, that's actually an old school Blackfoot. And that brings me to a question. If anybody knows where I can get transmission gears or a whole transmission for that truck, please let me know, because I want to get that going again. It's an old Blackfoot that's got the red frame on it, and it's just got a Subaru Brat body. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go before this video gets to 15 minutes, so please rate, subscribe, and comment. Please let me know on all my questions, and we'll see you guys in another video.